Hi there, Cancer. This is Kelly Lunt bringing you your May 2018 message channeled straight from source, as well as a Celtic cross following. And this time we're doing an emphasis on money so that we get more money out of the vortex and into your pocket. If you're interested in my 5-person mastermind for 5 business owners who are ready to take the next step in their business, stay tuned until the end for that message. But for now, let's get straight to Source's message for Cancers for how to make more money this month. Self-worth, believe that you can do it. It's the believing that your intuitive messages are correct, Cancer, because you are very much in touch with your heart's desires, with your gut, with your intuition, with your inner being, with your spirit guide, with source, with us. You're very much in tune, in touch with what your next step is, tuned in, tapped in, turned on with what your next step is. But for some of you, you're not quite taking the step yet. And all that is that there's a part of you that knows how to take the next step. You're feeling it sensationally, vibrationally, emotionally. So you know the next step to take, Cancer, but there's a little bit of the human side of you can't see it. Your eyes can't see it. You're like, but how would that work out? Oh, but will that really, deliver the results that I'm looking for? It's almost as if you want to see, sends off that vibrational ping and gets in touch and finds money-making ways and kind of magnetizes them to you. But your inner being speaks to you and says, go to this event, do this Facebook Live, reach out to this old client. If you do the ask, ready to make more money, and your inner being, your intuition, your spirit guides respond with, call this old client, that's when you take inspired action. It's like, okay, well, let me take this action. We invite you to have a playful view of it. Like, okay, well, this action feels good. I don't know where this idea came from, but let me take the action and just see how it pans out. Does it take me to my next step, or does it deliver a client to me? Because we'll invite you. When Kelly first started a year ago, she just used to do typical tarot reads until she kind of switched more over to channeling and letting us all the way through. And from that, we continuously kept telling her, like, you need to switch to 3-month packages. It took the poor girl like 6 months before she took action on it, because she was just, what is that? I don't know what that would look like. She had all her excuses, same as you Cancers right now. But she finally just kind of, okay, fine. You've told me about 10 times now. If I'm supposed to do a package, who's the first person supposed to be? What's my next step for that? We put a name of a person in her head. She just went, all right. She went on to Facebook and called her and just went, hello. She didn't know how to do a sales call. She didn't even know what a sales call was. They chatted for a little bit. The woman signed up, and not only did the woman sign up, but she also gave Kelly a little insight into what a sales call typically looks like. So she signed a client and got information that took her on her next step. So we invite you guys to allow it to be that easy, Cancer, because there's a little bit of that whole mindset of, it's got to be work. I have to put an effort. There has to be. It can't be that easy. No, it can't be that easy. It must be a little bit harder. I have to do something else, like other than my idea, to get my result. But we invite you very much to just take that little bit of a leap of faith and do that action that feels good, and just see how it pans out for you guys. See how it pans out. Make that Facebook call, not knowing how to do sales, not having spoken to the person for 5 months, and just see how it pans out. Because we think you guys would be quite delighted. And with that, we invite Kelly to pull the Celtic cross for you guys. Cancers, I just gotta say, human to human, like, it's definitely worth it. Every time I've listened to my spirit guides or listened to my intuition, it has definitely panned out pretty well for me. So let me just finish shuffling the cards, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross to help you guys get more money in your pocket this month. All right, Cancers, let's do this. Oh, interesting, Cancers. Okay, interesting, Cancers. Okay, Cancers. So it looks like for the basis of this month, what you're kind of learning, you got these 3 cards coming up for you. I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. So this is letting us know, you know, me know, is that Cancers, you definitely have to put you have to take the time to either meditate, go on a walk where you get meditation and you connect to source to get your own intuitive ideas and your own intuitive hits. And once you do that, though, you got to be willing to also be selfish enough to act on it. Sometimes it's, oh, but if I do that and get that good result, so-and-so might be hurt by it. Or, oh, if I get an A on the test and all my friends get C's, they'll feel bad. So you kind of don't do as well as you could do. Or same thing with money. Like if you go forward and, well, I've got this really great idea, but if it pans out, because I tend to be lucky and I'm going to out it on my friends, then who's going to be my friends? It's like fear of abandonment. So you got to be willing to be selfish enough to put your emotions first, put your connection to source, put your connection to your inner being first, Cancers. But it's also about knowing that you can get a lot and have your friends. You can get a lot and remain in contact with your family. Because from that, what's crossing it is there's a little bit of old belief systems coming in terms of, you know, when you were younger and your parents say things like, oh, that doesn't happen to people like this. Good luck with that dream. You were born on the wrong side of the tracks. Oh, no, that's for rich people. That's for wealthy people. That's not for people like you. So you had, when you were younger, you had other people delivering belief systems to you. And now that you're older and you're wanting more and you're kind of expanding out more and you're starting to realize, wait, that person came from the hood just like me. That person came from the same area as me and they're now making 100, 200, 300,000. They have the Ferrari. They have the hot wife. If they can have it, then that must. So you're having these dueling belief systems kind of coming up in your head. Go with the one that gets you the money and the person of your dreams, guys. Just go with it. I can promise you, I can tell you that from my story, when I like energetically divorced my family, because I definitely out-earn a huge segment of them. And not only that, but I have so much more free time. I was able to take 2 months off just to go hang out with my grandpa. I just almost like, you know, I get that you guys have this belief system that it has to be a struggle. Life's a struggle. And if you make anything above a certain amount, people are just going to take it from you. Like, but I can't live that way anymore. And I'm still in contact with my family. My brother still calls me. I still talk to my mom. I think my mom and I actually have a better relationship now that we both kind of, this is who I am. So guys, if you guys are having this struggle, you should definitely stay tuned for the mastermind at the end. Because I also have a course coming up too, if you're not a business owner, that will help you just plow through this belief system. But so Cancers, just know that you are loved, you are loved, and you are lovable. And you being a shining star is only going to pave the way for other people. Just as you kind of look at a couple other people and you see them as an example, well, if they've got it, maybe I could get it, which is kind of giving you that little bit of belief, that little bit of hope that you can have the kind of money that you want to have. Know that as you get the money, you're only an example for more people. And so the root of why all of this is coming up for you, Cancers, is because you're really starting to put an emphasis on, I have to feel good. I have to feel good. I have to enjoy life. Like if I'm on this planet this one time in this physical makeup, I have to enjoy it. It just has to be better. So from that, because you've been thinking those thoughts, hey Golden, because you've been thinking those thoughts of it just has to be better. Like life must be more enjoyable. There must be a better way to live life. You did that powerful, strong step 1 ask. And so now you're having to go through the whole journey of getting ready to be getting ready. Part of sometimes the journey of letting the $1 million come in, the $2 million come in, or maybe it's $20 an hour wherever you're at. That's okay. You know, some of my clients, I do help them make $250,000, but I also had another client this weekend who I worked with her, and we got her a $2 an hour pay raise. She's ecstatic. She now has an extra $4,100 in her pocket each year. Like, so it doesn't, wherever you're at vibrationally, just love yourself and be okay with it. So you did that ask for, I'm ready to enjoy life more. And money does provide you the time to enjoy life more, provides you the opportunity to spend your time how you wish. You're going through this shakeup of letting go of old belief systems, letting go of worrying about friends, letting go of worrying about what your family will think, for you to create a new reality. Which is I know that place that you guys are in. You should definitely consider being in the money magnet course, guys. Okay, because what happened in the recent past for you guys, Cancers, is I now hold the key to creating my desire. So you kind of have had a little bit of a wake up call. You have had a little, not a wake up call, but more of like I now hold the key to creating my every desire. You've had enough examples of other people hitting success that you're like, I want it too. I want it too. That's what this card is. Golden Love Life. Send me an email, Kelly@kellylunt.com. My greatest gift is to give my happiness. So this is what you're currently going in the current moment, is that like misery loves company doesn't work for you anymore. It doesn't work for you to go, oh, you had a crummy day. I had a crummy day too. Oh, yeah, mom, you were right. The boss was mean to me today. Like, you're kind of recognizing like, no, that's not working for you anymore. It's really more about you. You're recognizing that okay, so how it works at the vibrational ladder, there's a vibration list of about 22 vibrations. There's more vibrations. That's like the core vibrations. When people are down here angry, sad, and you're up here like, hey, I had an okay day, you see them, a lot of times people will drop and say, yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, you're right. Work sucks. You're right. Blah. And then you guys just start complaining, right? And you think that that's helping them. But you're starting to notice now, Cancers, is that the more that you're like, take a step back, don't get caught up in their emotions, and you just, oh, I'm so sorry to hear you didn't have a good day. I actually had a pretty good day. They have the reaction of, oh, you did? What was so good about your day? And you kind of see them shift up a little bit. So you're really starting to recognize that the happier you are, the happier it is. Hold on, I'm getting distracted by the comments. Sorry, guys. Golden, follow that link, and then that will help me see where you're at, and we can get in touch. Okay, makes sense though, Cancers? Makes sense, Cancers? You're starting to recognize that the happier you are, the more that it kind of gives them hope, you know? Even though I had that like energetic financial breakup with my family, when my mom and I had that direct conversation, and I had a direct conversation with my aunt too, about like money, I was like, look, I get that this is how you guys earned money, but this is how I do it, and I love it. My clients love it. I help a lot of people. Like, this is just different. Not only did my mom and my relationship actually get a little bit better, but it also my mom, instead of kind of judging me, like, she wasn't judging me per se, but it's definitely like, you can take this kind of time off. Are you really working, Kelly? What do you actually do? Are you really working? What is this Facebook thing? How do I log into it? So it kind of just felt like she doesn't get it. But when I just kind of told her, like, look, you don't understand what I do, and that's okay. You don't understand how I do it, and that's okay. I just know that I need my mom as my friend right now. And from that, it switched her from the place of, hey, get back down here. This is reality. Reality is struggle. Reality is where you save soap and pile up the little bundles of leftover soap for soap. So you save $2, Kelly. And I was like, no, that's not my reality, Mom. My reality is this. My reality is taking 2 months off to go hang out with Grandpa because that's what I want to do. It kind of shifted her to, well, how do you do it? Could I do it too? The more that you stay in your vibration, the more that it gives people the opportunity to rise up and be happier. Because what you guys are learning in the future, Cancer, I'm a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. You guys are definitely really starting to apply law of attraction to attract more money in Cancers. Whether you're aware of what law of attraction is or not, just for those of you who haven't been following it for a long time, it's just you're starting to recognize that how you feel when you wake up and you do some things to make you feel good, maybe play some music, maybe meditate, maybe just dance while you cook a little bit, maybe wake up to some morning nookie. You just start the morning off doing things that feel good to you. You know, maybe you go to the gym and lift some weights. You tend to have a good day. And you're starting to see the power of that. So as you go into the future, guys, just know the more that you do that, the more that you, and one thing that I do, that I have a really fun time when I wake up in the morning and I drive to the gym, I put cash in my pocket or in my wallet. And as I'm driving, I'm like, I could buy some McDonald's. I could buy some Subway. Ooh, look at that Chinese food I could buy. Dollar store. I could buy like 88 things out of there. I could buy gas for my car. Oh, look, I can get my nails done. Look, there's another nail place I can get my nails done. By the time I get to the gym, I just feel like I went on this amazing shopping spree. And what that does is it raises your vibrations to, I buy so many things, your thoughts, create your belief system, create your reality, which then actually gets the money in your life. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, Cancers, there's evolutionary value in my personal preference. Okay, so this is, they're kind of hammering the lesson home there, Cancers. There's evolutionary value in my personal preference. This is definitely you being you is the biggest gift you can give to the whole world, because like, you know, that friend who's like, I want 10 diamond necklaces. Some people are going to have a bad reaction. Oh, you're vain, you're greedy, you're this, you're that. But it's a person like that who draws out the eco-friendly gems, the eco-friendly diamonds, the better treatment to the mine workers. It's the person who's, oh my God, wouldn't it be so cool if one day we could go to the moon? It's people like that who think those thoughts, those individual preferences, which is now making it possible. I know right now the tickets are like $1 million to go to the moon, but you know that price and time is only gonna come down. So that will be like, you know, our kids for high school graduation, they're gonna be like, Mom, send me to the moon. But it's only because there were people who were willing to admit these are the type of experiences that I would like to experience. So the more that you're comfortable this entire month, Cancer, with, you know, I would like to experience a cruise. I would like to experience buying myself a dozen roses. I would like to experience a beautiful necklace on my neck. I would like to experience working with a channel. I would like to experience taking a month off of work. I would like to experience a boss who treats me amazing and loves me and appreciates me. The more that you are willing to think those individual preferences, the more that it's going to come into your life, the more that it also raises the happiness like for the whole collective consciousness, guys. So if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for others. In terms of outside influences this month, Cancer. Okay, so it definitely looks like you're going to have some support. I'm not picking up that you're going to get full-on support from everyone in your immediate vicinity, but I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. So what's that saying? If you wake up and just kind of start noticing the satisfying things in your life, like if I had more money, how would I feel? I would feel stable. I would feel secure. I would feel safe. So then you have to notice how you already have that in your life. Would I feel more stable and secure if I had $1 million saved up? Hell yes, I would. However, you can't get there from there. Where are you right now? Be okay with where you're at. And what I can tell, like stable, I have a beautiful table right now that's so stable for this video. Look, I'm shaking my table and it's just minor shaking. I have a stable table. I have a stable chair I'm under. I have a roof that's very secure. This beautiful apartment of mine has been with me through thick and thin, through many storms, many like tornado warnings. Like I'm secure in the building that I'm in. My water is always running. My internet is always working. That's stable. So the more that you can notice how you already have that in there and think, God, it's so satisfying to have a stable table. It's so satisfying to have a stable chair. It's so satisfying to have stable paint color. It's so satisfying to have stable colors and flowers. It's so satisfying to have XYZ. Go on a list for like 2, 3, 4 minutes a day of just when you have that $1 million, how would you feel? How do you already have that feeling in your place? So one big thing that I did, guys, is when I was like, all right, this like $2,000 a month gross is bullshit. I can't live off this. I did that money game I told you about, walking down the street. And from there, I was like, you know what? I guess that I'm going to be okay to admit my personal preference and admit that I want a little bit of luxury in my life. So what I did is I put money in my wallet and I did the money game for about 2 weeks, and my income rose by about just like maybe $500 a month. Not a lot, but it made me go, okay, what's something of luxury that just feels good and kind of like out of the ordinary that I can buy myself right now to give me that luxury experience? And I went and bought, like, I did it twice a week, so $8 a week. I would go and buy this tea at a fancy little tea place here, just a mile walk. I was playing the money game every day still. And I just went in there, I was like, who the fuck spends $4 something on a cup of tea? And I was like, I now do, because I have luxury in my life. I did that for 2 weeks, and after a month, my income went from $2,000 a month to $5,000 a month. That's the power of vibration. That's the power of gradually shifting your vibrations. It's something that you have to tend to every day. Yeah. I continue to do the same kind of mindset practice. Waking up, I was like, okay, the first hour of the day is my hour of the day. I danced a little, listened to music I liked, whatever it is I wanted to do. And then I would kind of just have fun with, I could buy that. I could buy that. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to buy that? And then this cup of tea is amazing. It's just like hibiscus. I did a hibiscus one and a mint one. And I was like, this is luxury. This isn't even like green tea for caffeine. This doesn't even have caffeine in it. This is just for the delight of my taste buds. I love doing that. And after 2 months, I average about $12,000 a month now. So guys, I'm giving you for free right now a lot of what I did to raise my income. So utilize it, Cancers, and then comment with how much more money you make. Good. I'm glad you're having a light bulb, Golden. Golden, apply. I'm looking on the phone. My desire. So in terms of your hopes or fears for the month. Okay. Your hopes or fears for the month. My desires and beliefs are only thoughts. So it's kind of like there's a little part of you, Cancers, that's kind of disbelieving. Can my thoughts really create morality? Can just thinking better thoughts about money actually bring it in? So what that's going to do, that's going to set you up for failure, Cancer. Because if you go, all right, fine, I'll do what that girl on YouTube said. I'll think money's fun to make. I like buying all kinds of things. But do you hear the difference in how I said it earlier versus how it was said right now? If you do it with a disbelief, like, fine, I'll do this for a minute. Let's just see what happens. Like, that has an inherent disbelief in it. Because as much as it is your thoughts, you got to feel the thoughts within you. It's not, I could buy Subway. I could buy that. I could tell my mom to F off because I can make whatever money I want to make. No, it's got to be from a place of feeling good, from, man, I could buy that Subway sandwich. Shoot, I could buy it too. I could buy my lunch and my dinner right now, and I wouldn't have to leave my apartment. That would feel fun. Just kind of lay and relax in my apartment all day. You got to get that feeling in with the thoughts, guys. Like, that's the power of it. Thank you, Golden. Much appreciated. I feel so supported. In terms of your outcome for the month, I learned to pay attention to my feelings. So you're definitely, guys, are going to put enough of this into practice that you're going to start realizing that your emotions are a huge indicator if you'll hit success or not. And the more that you receive an incoming invite and you get a good feeling, you'll start to say yes to it. If you get an invite, hey girl, I want to go to the movie, and you feel a little bad, you'll learn to say no to it. I just had a recent client who we were kind of filling into her yeses and her nos, her thing when offers come if they feel good versus offers when they don't come, they feel bad. And she was part of a program for about 2 years. And it was like a group kind of mastermind. And they grew a little dependent on her. So she felt bad leaving them. But she was starting to hit success in her business and wanted to start hanging out with other people who were successful instead of kind of playing small, right? And so I kind of helped her send the email to like break it off with the group. And from there, she ended up getting a lot of new leads for a lot of new clients, meeting people in other cities who like the same things that she likes, had an amazing spa experience, and met potential clients. All because she was willing to prioritize how she felt, Cancers. So You just got to ask yourself, are you willing to allow yourself to live a different life than your parents lived? Are you willing to allow yourself to live a different life than your grandparents had? Are you willing to potentially, I'm going to say it this way, potentially outshine your counterparts, whether it be family or friends or, high school friends or college friends, outshine them a little bit, knowing that their reaction to it is an indicator of their willingness to change and allow good into their life versus an indication of who you are. Does that make sense, guys? Instead of taking it, if someone has a bad reaction to it, instead of, oh, shoot, they're right, I'm evil, that's letting where they're at control your future. Instead, it's, oh man, they feel bad about letting in this kind of money into their life. Oh, they're at a place where they can't allow themselves to enjoy life this much. That's such a bummer. I'm so disappointed for them. I like knowing, though, that when they're ready to awaken to this fun and to this joy and to this happiness, that they have me as a great example for them, and that they'll be even more ready to take this leap and enjoy life the way I'm making it. So if you guys are still tuning in to the end, I have an upcoming mastermind starting June 1st for 5 business owners who are ready to take their business to the next level. You're ready to kind of, everything we talked about in this video, you're ready to work through the mindset stuff and just accelerate it. This isn't, for those of you who want to take a year or 2 years growing your business, no, this program is not for you. This program is everything that I spent about between $35,000 and $40,000 to learn. And it took me a year to learn. I'm putting it in a 3-month mastermind for you guys, for your business to take the next step. So your business is already making money. You already have financial success in your business, and you're ready to go to the next level where you're working less hours a day, where you go home, you put your cell phone down so that you're actually there with your children, actually hugging them and feeling that connection, not checking your phone in case a client calls. You're actually there in your personal time. So it's open to 5 people. You get 3 group calls a month. And this is going to activate the fuck out of your money frequency, as well as we're going to activate the energy of your business to allow more ease and flow in that for it to grow too, because you'll have to hire people. We're going to have to, there'll be a lot of shifts and growth that you go through. But you're going to get 3 group calls a month. You also get 1 floating one-on-one a month with me to use however you wish. If you have a speaking engagement coming up and you just want me there, the night before, a quick 30-minute channeling session, get your mind right for your speech and presentation, right before you go on stage, I'm there for you because I'm your partner throughout this mindset shift for you. I know what it's like to go through it, and I'm going through it with you, along with 4 of your other business soul tribe members. As well as that, you get a private Facebook group with your members so that you guys can help each other. You guys can swap, you can trade. You can, if you guys want to pay, if you want to swap, it's for you guys to use how you want and support each other. If you want that, after this finishes loading, I'll put a link in the upper right-hand corner, and I'll put a link down to it below. If you're not a business owner, apply anyway and just indicate it in the application, because I also have a money magnet course. It's just a 6-week course. You don't have to be a business owner for that. We're ready just to activate the F out of your money frequency to allow more in. I'm condensing everything I learned into a year, taking what worked from all the coaches I worked with, all the 10 books I've read, all the law of attraction work I've done, the channel messages from my guides, put it into 6 weeks for you, and I'm throwing out what didn't work because I want to utilize your time, because your time is precious. And then, so we're going to clear old belief systems that are blocking money. We're going to allow more money in. If you're in the mastermind, you get access to the money magnet course as part of it. But if you're not a business owner, that's the one for you guys. So just apply and let me know which one you're interested in. We'll get on the phone and we'll make sure it's a good fit for you before you invest your money. Love you guys. Bye.